So how will Trump's executive orders negatively affect the USPTO? Hi, everybody. I'm JD Hoovener, owner, founder, and patent attorney here at Bold Patents Law Firm. And I've been helping inventors now for over 10 years, achieving almost 500 patents as of today. I'm excited to be here with you and sharing a lot of good information and news. If you're interested in getting started, please click below. I've got a Bold Inventors Kit. It's got the whole book I've written, Bold Ideas, the Inventor's Guide to Patents, just for you. So click that link, download the Bold Inventors Kit, and get started today. All right, this topic is really important. In fact, there was a really important letter that was written to Senate leaders, those in the House and the Senate, to understand and appreciate how some of these really broad sweeping executive orders that President Trump has been writing can negatively affect the USPTO. So I want to go through some of these really high level topics and then jump into three of them, which I think are specifically appropriate for the USPTO. The first one is the backlog, an enormous backlog of patents, patent applications, I should say, that are stuck, that are being processed right now. It's as high as it's ever been. I mean, as of December 2024, there are 826,000 patent applications that are backlogged, unexamined patent applications, almost 1 million. Now, this is slowing innovation. The truth is that when backlog and more patent applications are stuck, unexamined, not even assigned to an examiner, that means we're not getting inventors the rights that they deserve quickly enough. And so it's disincentivizing inventors to want to file because they now have to wait even longer to get those exclusive privileges to prevent anyone else from making, using, or selling their invention in the US. That's really the stifling effect that pending applications that a backlog can cause. In light of that, there are major issues happening right now. The presidential memorandum and executive orders affecting the freeze, hiring freeze of federal workers, especially in the face of fee increases, which we talked about in previous weeks. The USPTO has just increased fees 40% in trademarks, 20, 15, 20, 30% on the patent side as well. And for that increase in cost to the to the inventor, we would expect to see an increase in hiring, or at least an increase in efficiency in how the office is working. And with a presidential mandated hiring freeze, this really negatively hurts just inventors. The major difference between the USPTO and other federal workers is that the USPTO is actually funded by inventors, by the fees that they pay. It's really not, in terms of the examiners, funded by the government. Now, the hiring freeze hurts, but even worse is the potential return to in-work and ending remote work. This is a huge one. The USPTO has spent 30 years, before the dot-com era, in the 90s, setting the stage for telework, remote work from home. And the whole business, the whole USPTO, is 96% remote, meaning the examiners, almost 100% of everyone is working remotely, and they figured out a great process for doing it. Now they're being called to work in office. We want to be able to find a way to differentiate the USPTO, the examiners, the technical experts, those that have become used to and efficient at remote work, from other federal agencies that may still be working on it and now are being called back in office. The last one, which is a very recent one, which is this email offering severance packages, offering to federal employees the ability to now resign from their post and get, I believe it's 8 months of severance as a motivation to resign. This could really negatively affect USPTO, especially in the light of that there's a hiring freeze and now motivation to leave. Ouch. This could only mean a reduction in the number of examiners at the USPTO, and it could definitely negatively affect that giant 826,000 pending patent applications that are backlogged at the USPTO. And so there was a letter written by the American Intellectual Property Law Association to the acting chairman, Honorable Ted Cruz, Maria Cantwell, as well as the U.S. Senate Committee on Commerce, Science, and Transportation, hoping, begging, and pleading for the USPTO to be differentiated, to be sort of given special status apart from other federal agencies so that we can continue to get that backlog down, not force those workers that have become efficient and effective in working from remote, from home, and allow more examiners to be hired. Like I said before, especially in light of those increased fees and costs to the inventors. We want to be able to show that there's motivation, incentive to want to file applications, move invention forward in the really vital areas of AI, technological healthcare solutions, medical devices, you name it. Ways that we can be more efficient, effective, and drive change in our technology. All right, everybody, thank you for this update on news and how this letter is really important. So if you have the ability, any influence on your local politics, moving up the chain all the way to federal, please make that move. Let's make this a big positive change this year in 2025. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your day. Go big, go bold.